is close up to them on the outside with Twilight Gale. Running on now to approach the first flight, and it's Twilight Gale who shows just in front of Musa in second, on the outside of Decibel's Choice and Randaka. Decent Star is fifth, and then comes Elton's Flash, followed on the inside by Cainsbridge Queen, and then comes Mammy's Friend and Carn Countess with Borough Glen, and just in behind these comes Shularai. Running on now to jump the second and approach the turn into the straight. Mistake there by More Bubbles mid-division, and as they run on now to turn in, it's Decibel's Choice on the inside of Twilight Gale. In third place then comes Musa. Randaka is next, being followed by Cainsbridge Queen and Decent Star, with tracking these on the outside Elton's Flash. Running on now to the first of the flights in the straight, number 3 on this occasion, and on the rail is Decibel's Choice. Alongside comes Cainsbridge Queen and Twilight Gale. They're followed by Randaka, Decent Star, with Elton's Flash just in behind these, followed by Carn Countess. Mammy's Friend is next, followed by Borough Glen and Shularai, and then comes Lucky Enough, followed by Pit Runner with Orient Jewel. At the flight nearest the stands, a circuit ahead of them, and Cainsbridge Queen and Twilight Gale. Decent Star, mistake there, didn't lose too much ground as a result, but up past the stands, a circuit ahead of them. Cainsbridge Queen and Twilight Gale from Musa in third, then Decibel's Choice, followed on the inside by Randaka, and then Elton's Flash and Mammy's Friend with Decent Star and Carn Countess and Shularai. Borough Glen is next, followed by Lucky Enough, and then comes Pit Runner with a break of a few lengths then to Bryansford Glen, as they race on away from the stands and on to the next flight with less than 1.5 miles ahead of them. And the leader is Cainsbridge Queen from Twilight Gale. In third place is Musa. 4 is Randaka with Decibel's Choice, followed by Mammy's Friend, and then comes Elton's Flash and Lucky Enough and Borough Glen, with Decent Star and Shularai, Carn Countess and Pit Runner. A break of 4 to 5 lengths then to Bryansford Glen and Miss Daisy D. These are in turn being followed by Pretty Furry. Making the turn past the 9 furlong point, and to the next flight right across from the stands, it is Twilight Gale just the leader. From Musa on the inside is Cainsbridge Queen, with Mammy's Friend improving up behind them in third, and they're followed by Decent Star and Randaka. And over this flight, it's Twilight Gale now from Mammy's Friend gone up on the inside, and that one goes through to dispute the lead, with Decibel's Choice still right there on the outside. In fourth place is Musa with Decent Star. Shularai is just behind them 6, and then comes Randaka with Carn Countess, Lucky Enough and Pit Runner. They're being followed by Pretty Furry. Losing a bit of ground is Cainsbridge Queen as they run on now to the 6 furlong point, and it's Mammy's Friend, Twilight Gale, Elton's Flash making ground towards the leaders on the outside, with Decibel's Choice and Lucky Enough and Shularai. But on the run now to the 5 furlong point, and Mammy's Friend is half a length in front. In second place comes Twilight Gale. 3 is Lucky Enough and 4 is Shularai. And over the third last flight, it's Mammy's Friend from Twilight Gale, Lucky Enough. A couple of lengths then to Shularai with Randaka 5, and then a break of 3 lengths to Borough Glen and Pit Runner and Pretty Furry. Turning into the straight with 2 flights left, and it's Mammy's Friend the leader by 3 parts of a length. Twilight Gale is second, Lucky Enough is third. After these comes Shularai with Randaka and Pretty Furry and Borough Glen and Pit Runner. But coming down to the second last, Mammy's Friend from Twilight Gale. Shularai coming there in the centre, and towards the near side Randaka, and away from the second last it's Randaka from Twilight Gale. Shularai on the far side ahead of Mammy's Friend, and then Lucky Enough. Borough Glen is next in behind them. Bryansford Glen coming home well with Pretty Furry, but coming down to the final flight, Randaka, Shularai on the far side, and over the Shularai is a faller, and Randaka the leader from Twilight Gale. In third Bryansford Glen, and then Borough Glen, but up towards the finish it's Randaka out in front, chased home by Bryansford Glen on the stand side of Twilight Gale. They battle out for the second. Randaka wins it snugly second, Bryansford Glen in third on the inside, Twilight Gale with Borough Glen 4 ahead of Mammy's Friend 5.